Speaking. Mr. Kuntz, my name is Joseph Dokes. I'm the National Coordinator for the 58th Annual Convention of the National Widgets Association Manufacturers, and I'm calling to see if you are available to deliver a 60-minute keynote address in the morning as well as a 90-minute breakout session in the afternoon of Saturday, February 24th, 2012 on the topic Lead Like Lincoln. The fee we've set aside for this is $10,000, and we will, of course, pick up the tab for your expenses. It'll be held at the Waldorf in New York City. Mr. Dokes, I've penciled you in for that day. I am, in fact, free that day, and we'll have a confirmed contract with a 25% deposit and a signature on a contract. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, guests, the good news is I am free that day. The bad news is that conversation I just described hasn't quite happened yet. Not exactly. The good news is I'm doing and have done whatever it takes to make it happen. I am passionate about my subject, and right away that cuts me out from the vast majority of the herd because, in my experience, most people are terrified of being passionate about anything. I have 3 speeches for 3 distinct audiences on the subject of Abraham Lincoln. I have a website, www.lucidspeaker.com, and I have something to sell in the back of the room so that when I give away those speeches at the beginning, it's not a complete financial washout. Initially, the thing I had at the back of the room was the Lincoln Minute, a series of 365 emails comprised of a 1 to 2 minute story about or quote from Abraham Lincoln, plus a quote from one other person: Barack Obama, Teddy Roosevelt, Bernard Shaw, Leonardo, Socrates, Isaiah, Arnold Kuntz, all the greats in history. In the first 8 presentations I made from last July through this March, I sold exactly 2 of them. I mentioned that to a friend who said, well, I wouldn't buy it either. I got too many emails as it is, but I'd consider buying a book. So I wrote a book. It's called Lincoln 365. The book was available for the very first time when I spoke at the West Sacramento Library, the Turner Library, on April 10th. At the end of that presentation, I said, have I earned the right to a 2-minute infomercial? And of course, anybody's going to say yes to a 2-minute infomercial. And then, paraphrasing Lincoln, I did what he said. My politics are short and sweet, like the old lady's dance, no wasted movements. I got on with it and was finished in 2 minutes. I said, if you want to follow up what I just said, I want to strongly suggest you buy my book because it was written for that expressed purpose. Princely sum of $13.50, and $1 will go to the library scholarship fund. Second, if you know of any place where you think this talk might go down well, please make it your business before you and I leave this room to tell me about it. At the end of that meeting, I sold 5 books to 17 people, and I got 2 leads, one of which turned into a confirmed booking, and the other is a dud. 10 days later, I spoke to the Retired Teachers Association of Placer County. Said the same thing, $1 to their scholarship fund. Would you believe 17 people? Would you believe 5 books? Only this time I got 5 leads, one of which turned into a confirmed booking. 2 others are looking promising, and the final 2 are duds. And someday, I don't know when, next month, 2012, somewhere, I'll be speaking at a Kiwanis Club in Walnut Creek or a Republican club in Simi Valley. And someone at the end of that meeting is going to walk up to me, who is a paid-up member in good standing of the National Association of Widget Manufacturers. Madam Toastmaster.